Hi, I decided to do this YouTube video because I'm very curious to see if anyone else has had a similar experience to what I've had. Basically, they say the coronavirus only really came to America around January, and the first sighting of it was in November in China. However, they're still actually very skeptical if that's actually true, and they don't really know when patient zero, what time frame that happened. Now, I got very sick in September with exactly the same symptoms as the coronavirus. I traveled back from Israel on the 4th of September and I went via Amsterdam, and exactly 2 weeks later I felt really, really unwell, like flu-like symptoms, like my body was aching, just didn't feel right. This was like for a couple of days. Then I started to cough on the third day, like a dry cough, and I had a low-grade fever, and I had terrible, terrible pain in my throat. It was so painful. The pain in the throat lasted about, I don't know, about 5 days, and I took myself off to the doctor like 5 days after I was feeling unwell, because I thought maybe I had strep or something, and he tested me for the flu and strep. It was both negative, and he said that I've probably got a virus, but if I continue to cough, I should have a chest x-ray. So I had a chest x-ray 2 days later, so this is like a week after I got sick, and they said I had pneumonia, and they administered me antibiotics and said I should feel better, but I didn't feel better. I actually felt worse. So I started the antibiotics on the Thursday. By Saturday night, I could hardly breathe. I thought I was going to die, actually. I couldn't breathe. So I went back to the doctor on Sunday morning, and they admitted me straight into hospital and put me on oxygen and IV antibiotics, because they said, I've got some virus, they don't know what it was, but it's affected the lungs. So 36 hours later, I was discharged and put on antibiotics for a week, and was told that I would feel better, and I didn't. I just got worse. This virus lasted a good few months, and it left me with permanent lung damage, and now I'm like on nebulizers and steroids and stuff to reduce the inflammation. Especially when I get flare-ups, I have to be on steroids, and I was on steroids for a couple of months. They said that whatever virus it was, the result of that has left me with the lung damage. And also I lost my sense of smell and taste for a couple of months also. So all these symptoms are very, very similar, or exactly the same as the coronavirus, but the reason why they're saying it wasn't that is because it wasn't out then. But I've actually come into contact with a few people that had similar experiences at the end of July, also in October, September, and they're also a bit concerned that they actually had it as well, that there's no blood antibodies tests to find out if you actually did have it, so they don't know if you had it or not. So I thought that's why I make this YouTube video, to see if maybe someone else has had similar experiences, and if you could leave your comments, because I'm really convinced that this virus was around a lot longer than what they're saying. Just a hunch. Bye.